While I don't even trust my own office chair these days, let me be the first to admit that we can't survive out here without the help of others. We should consider trading goods and supplies with people, rather than trading insults and bullets. If a hostile confrontation cannot be avoided, then we should consider taking off. We don't have to fight every lemon that looks at us the wrong way.
Play nice and make friends. Use speed button to escape.
Hi.
Hey, how are you? Wow, those are some interesting tattoos. Wait, is that the Space Invader? You know what? Sure. No sharp objects, no... Right, okay. Okay. I take it I'm running at sublight, so... It reached a huge mass where the star decides to have a stroke and blow up. Yep, okay. I'm glad that they stuck with their humor. Holy crap.
Resource acquired.
Progress logs.
If we tune our warp frequency just right, we can sometimes pick up residual data transmissions bouncing around the old warp network. Though the gates are smashed beyond repair, some seem to be able to hang on to these low-density data packets, like a ghostly reminder of our past.
Lore hounded me is just like, yes, go, do it.
As humanity saturated the cosmos, new means of communication and documentation needed to be invented. While warp gates were a surefire way to transport matter, it was not very economical for communication needs. Without the forces exerted by solid matter, transmissions got lost in the warp stream, arriving late, or being relayed to a random gate. Some worlds adapted warp beacons as mail carriers, but these often got raided by bandits, or converted into spam bots. As the population continued to expand, so did the vast distance between worlds. While each world keeps a record of their own occurrences, many of the founding worlds have been destroyed, along with the rich history they once knew. Significant events such as the discovery of Res remain rooted as common knowledge. However, it is impossible to determine exactly when these events may have occurred, or for what duration.
Sad. Beepity boop, beepity boop, beepity 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 boop.
Origin successful.
Tutorials, goons. I need to understand goons better.
I sense some underdeveloped crewmen require contextualization about how urgently we require these basic resources. More specifically, human resources. The ship requires an astronomical volume of periodic maintenance and repair. These tasks are far too dangerous to allow anyone with a shred of intellectual value to perform them. Therefore, we do not turn away many applicants. Remember, the bottom of the pyramid needs the most bricks.
Of course we need bodies to operate and maintain the ship's systems, but we also don't want to feed any more mouths than we must. Most of our food is fabricated from res. Balance is the word of the day here.
Right, how do I... Okay, I have double what I need.
Awareness expanded.
What do we got?
Several mining outposts were abandoned by the UTA during the Dark Infection. Without adequate protection, many bases were raided and destroyed, while others learned to defend themselves.
Yes.
The few bases that were able to maintain a supply of res, cooperated to keep it, and defended from other factions. Cargo acquired.
Okay, I'm calling it. We need to shift our focus back to more pressing needs. Everyone on board is expected to understand that the mothership takes priority over everything, including our very lives. To that effect, Mother needs to be fed. If we can't find what she needs, we die along with her. If we cannot trade for what we need, we'll have to take it by force. As cruel as it is, that's just life.
I see fit to enlighten
these guys
everyone
are
that every
pirates.
action on board consumes something. Don't let these critical supplies run dry. I've gone to the effort of labeling all the viable extraction points, as well as indicating when they are ready for harvest. I have also color-coded human selfishness, so you're aware if any other faction claims ownership of these areas.
Right, okay. Blowing up the mothership is not advisable. Star Hunters. Where, faction. How are they towards us? Mostly not happy with this. Hey, it's a big guy.
Following the Dark Infection, a few scientists established a group dedicated to the investigation of the Dark Entity. They reached out to the best and brightest survivors the Void had to offer. Unfortunately, they were plagued by constant bandit attacks until they enacted a minimal contact policy with other factions. Now they cling to life like the rest of the galaxy, having all but given up on the scientific endeavors it was founded upon.
Though I am completely disgusted by the idea of cooperating with others in a fashion that implies intellectual equality, it often cannot be avoided. Just try not to get extorted too severely.
Threat assignment, local faction. That means it's a capital base, which means has a bounty. All map locations provide a checkbox. Fight, no. Ah, the arena. So these guys are what the fuck is that face? So these are the bounty hunters. That's what they have, that's what I have. Right, so this is my fuel, these are people, obviously, this is stuff. The Ranger was always useful. They have strike craft, which could be useful. Sure, why not? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Where's next? Questioning if stupid stuff. So unlike the previous game, I have to take into account what facing I'm at. Okay. Where I fired missiles. I fired them a minute ago. Just wreck that thing. Wreck it. What is the control to weapon config?
Battle wagon mode activated.
Chainsaw beam, leech beam, chainsaw beam. Fuck. So everything fires when I have this going. That fires when I have 5 going. Don't know what the fuck that does. Some missiles needed. So wait a minute, I can't. Can I? Come on. So as long as I actually have a target, they'll lock on. That's ridiculous. But okay. Questioning why there's all these like barbs everywhere.
Somehow, for some void-forsaken reason, this galaxy isn't quite violent enough for some people. That's why we have simulation arenas. They kind of work like a mind-rotting video game, giving homicidal psychopaths a safe environment to practice. It might not be such a bad idea if we gave it a go. I know it hurts, but we just might learn something, and maybe earn a few slivers of scrap for our troubles.
Previously, you would have to go to only the bounty hunters to get into the arena. Okay. I assume the real ship will be safe in port. Oh god, oh god. shields. Keep firing until they're dead. Where's this thing? There. Gosh darn it. Just send the duck out here. Where is it? Clark. Alright, sit duck. Oh, no, it's just straight up dead. So your ship parts can just fly off and you can reattach them. This will get interesting. Oh, the shield has to have been established before. Fires an emitter.
Behold, my happy place. It is here my
Oh my
power
god, that
grows.
face.
Using the data we have acquired from the sensors, I can refine our ships and equipment. While I would adore being able to refine every single archaic piece of junk on board, the physical nature of the universe forbids it. Treat the data analytics with respect.
Oh my god, that face. I kind of liked it when he had the placid one. You will suck and die. Okay.
There is research data that has not yet been allocated. Consider not allocating it, and instead allocate it.
Oh. Okay, armor reduces damage percentile, but goes down over time, I believe. Really? Oh, I can WAS and do this.
As much as I detest this hellborn excrement, we're stuck in a universe addicted to res. We are no different. Without it,
I...
I sense some underdeveloped crewmen require contextualization.
of course we need body.
Map updated.
Finding good, fresh, refined alloys isn't easy. Everyone wants them.
Is there a... an explanation of how much I'm going to lose per turn, or is it just...
Now that we have some currency to spend, we should stock up on strike craft. We do not want to get overwhelmed when engaged by multiple targets. Plus it gives our enemy...
This plays a
Awareness
lot differently
expanded.
compared to the original. Like I know I say that quite a bit, but this is like completely different.
The breach incident occurred when the first Titan Gate was successfully bypassed by an unregistered traveler, ending the lockdown wars. Though no infected vessels were ever able to escape through the breach, it was widely publicized as the cause of the infection itself. Unbeknownst to the general public at the time, the infection had ravaged the core worlds for centuries beforehand. The breach became a UTA scapegoat to cover up years of concealed conflict.
That was what you did in the last game. That unknown traveler is us. The guys that are flying around this ship are those people. The Carl and what's her name? They were on this ship while the guy with the eye patch was on this ship. He was actually our enemy, and then shit went down. Give me one moment. I am going to restart the stream.